Martha, it is absolutely a pleasure to say hello to you. How are you doing?
I am well.
Good, good. You're in Oregon, is that right?
That's how you say it, Oregon. Oregon.
Also, or,
You say Oregon.
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 Yeah,
Oregon.
I could tell you stories when I hung out in Portland, Oregon, but I can't do those live on YouTube, so I won't tell you
Okay,
those.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty
So
seedy stuff, huh?
maybe not so racy, but maybe a little bit bizarre. Hey, so tell me this: you want to get on a quick chat with me, and I'm open to a couple different questions. And so let's talk a little bit about maybe something that's really important to you that I can help you with. What's one thing off the top of your head that you would like for me to chat with you and help you with?
Gosh, I know there's so many things you could help me with, but let's start with my banner picture. I think you call it the banner or the hero. And
Yeah.
then maybe I don't know, like I was thinking about redoing my experience and just kind of trying to figure out what tone of voice would be best for
Okay.
that.
Cool. That's important. I'm gonna bring up your LinkedIn profile.
Okay.
So here you are. And by the way, great smile. I love the picture of you. I like this banner. This is it's called a banner. LinkedIn calls it a banner. I like it. You give me a very clear statement of what you do. You've got a list of keywords, and these keywords do nothing for SEO, but they very clearly give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different opportunities for me to see myself in what you deliver.
Oh,
If
good.
I'm interested in these. Here's a question about these. Do you have all 8 of these key phrases used throughout your entire LinkedIn profile?
Good question. I think you know what? When we get off the phone/Zoom, I will check that out. Like I would think most of them are.
Yes, I found service evaluation. I'm not going to look for them all, but you want to make sure that they are all used. And look, says it only shows up once.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, but there's text analytics below. So I see with her,
Yeah,
it
but
said,
when I do this search, if it's in here, it's going to show up more than once.
okay.
And there's no hidden content. And so sometimes like see more, that would be hidden content. Show more, that's hidden content. So, if I do another search for, then it only shows up once. Now, that's interesting. I thought it showed up twice, but yeah, I would use these words, these phrases more often across all of your text in your LinkedIn profile. That would be
Okay.
a really big value add for people to find you, because somebody's on LinkedIn looking for text analysis and trying to find you. And do you show up? Oop, I hit the wrong one. Do you show up when someone looks for text analysis, or do you show up for the keywords that you want to show up for? It's not that you always have to, but you would like to. Okay.
Right.
That's a big one. So if I won't bring your contact information up, but I'll blank it out for public consumption. So you got your customize, you got your blog, you got your business phone number, you got your address. Do you want people to come see you at that address?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's a business building. So
Okay.
you can show this. That's fine.
All right. Okay. And then are you using Twitter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I use it.
So that's
Sure.
fine. Your contact information is clean.
Okay.
Here's the big one for
Okay.
beyond your banner image and getting those keywords within your text. Think this way. When I show up at Martha Brooke's LinkedIn profile, I'm having a conversation with her. I
Okay.
want her to talk with me. I don't want some third person telling me about her and telling me about her team. And I want Martha to speak to me. I'm Martha, and this is what I do to create value for my clients in these different areas.
Okay.
I want Martha to speak to me. Okay. Then something else to think about when I look at your experience section.
Uh-huh.
So I'm good with the headline here. They call it the title field. You don't really need to tell people you're the founder, but use these characters, these 100 characters, to tell me what you do for me. And this is pretty decent. This is way better than most people. But because you got the right customer experience analyst, interaction metrics, because it's the name of your company. But the same thing that I spoke about in your about section, tell me about Martha. Tell me what Martha does in this company. Again, using different words than you use in your about section. Tell me what you do to create value, solve problems, help organizations grow, help organizations do the right research, the right metrics, focus on the right goals. That's what I would do. It's all about Martha. It's not about the company. Okay. Even though I know there's a great big tie between the two.
Right. Okay.
That would be my big recommendations for you. Again, you get 2,600 characters up here. 2,600 is a lot of text. Get all those keywords spelled out in there. And don't just tell me you do surveys. Tell me what you do with them. Tell me how you create value with them.
So you mean expertise. So customer, increasing response rate with customer surveys. So more of a list like that, or getting to the bottom of whether net promoter surveys are right for you, or like that kind of thing.
Yeah, tell me a statement about I help my clients use customer surveys to uncover X to create value Y.
Okay.
That's and it doesn't need to be huge. It can be one sentence. Okay. My clients use customer interviews to discover information A to create value B.
Well, it would be okay. I keep thinking we because I do have a team here, but it would be customer interviews to deepen insights.
Yes, and it's fine for you to say, I work with my team to do this.
Right. Okay.
Or I lead my team to do this. There's lots of different ways of saying it besides simply say, hey, this is what Martha does.
Right. But in this about, you want me to write about, I am a this. It's first person.
It's you first person. Now, again, you can speak about what you do working with your team.
Okay.
That's
okay. I like it.
Yeah. But get personal. This is about getting personal.
Like a day in the life of Martha and I work with my team, and here's the things we do, and here's what you get from it. And do you like the top picture? Do you like that?
I like this. This is fine, but I'm just offered that when I saw that list, I want to make sure there's stories down here that align with this list.
I think that's really helpful. Okay.
Cool. All right. So there was another idea.
I want to use LinkedIn as a lead gen device. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking, I think Sales Navigator would then be a subsequent conversation we would have. I was thinking you might have some information about, like, for instance, I just wrote a blog post and, I just wrote a blog, and now I'm going to turn it into a post this afternoon. And I just thought, well, I don't know, you might have some ideas about the best way to use posts in terms of lead gen. Yeah.
I get you. This is rich. This is really rich. So one of my philosophies, Martha, is that I don't write a blog post, create a YouTube video, write a LinkedIn article, or even a LinkedIn post unless I'm addressing a question that one of my clients or prospects ask me. Okay. I have to hear someone wants to know this before I spend the time to create it. Because I think I know everything that they want to know. I think I know all the problems they have. But when they ask me clearly, it becomes fact that somebody, one of my target audience, has that problem, that question, that concern, that idea. So when you're writing content or sharing content, remember to be thinking about, is this something clearly that my target audience has asked about or thought about, so that you're giving them what they want or need. Okay. So another area to think about too is, I'm good with you. You're experimenting with customer surveys. You're experimenting with LinkedIn polls. Well, that was good. So what you could do next, since you've got that, and 55% of the people, 6 people says they don't know, maybe that becomes a next conversation.
I like it. Okay.
You know, you asked a question, lady, you got answers. Now use it to create content.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I like it.
And if it's not a priority, that could be something, another piece of content. You could say, I did a survey and 36% of the people said it's not a priority. Now that gives you the platform to speak to whether it should or should not be a priority.
So going back to your first thought, like every post should answer a question. And I think that's a great rule of thumb. My question about that is, supposing the customer, the user, the prospect, the reader doesn't know that they have a question. They don't know that it's even something that they could think about.
Yeah, it takes time to get there, and they may never get as deep and rich conversations that you hope to get until you start answering their basic questions that educate them a little bit more to be able to ask bigger questions.
Okay.
And that's a journey. This is absolute journey. This doesn't happen overnight. And but I'll offer to you that, a percentage of them may only know very grassroots questions, but there's another percentage, I don't know how big, of your clients, your prospects, your target audience who have much bigger questions. And the way you find all of these questions, concerns, ideas, etc., is by doing social listening. And just, pay attention. Do searches on LinkedIn for customer experience. Do searches for customer insight and see what kind of conversations are coming up that you can then speak to.
Okay. I like it. All right.
Cool. Good. Right. So a couple things, keyword rich, first person profile, use all the different areas as much as you can. Listen to what your clients ask you, write articles about what they ask you or the conversations that come up. And if you do a survey, that gives you the greatest opportunity because now you know that there's at least a percentage of people who are interested in the survey.
Right. Okay. I like it. Thank you.
Well, Martha, great chat. Great to talk with you today. Great to see you. I'll put this on link on YouTube. I'll give you the link. And then, if you have another question, feel free to reach out to me and let's chat.
Thank you.